Liza. Thank you for joining in today. Welcome to Corporality Summit and discussion. So today how are you feeling?
I'm feeling very, very well. Thank you for having me, Priya.
Pleasure. So you are one of our speaker, and I would like you to also tell me what do you think, how this whole journey of your entrepreneurship started?
How it started, well, it's very fortunate for me. It actually started with several of my clients saying they wanted to hear more from me directly instead of working with someone else's brand. They wanted to
Right.
hear my voice more frequently.
Yeah.
And that sort of, they became my founding clients, and it all grew from there. I am a tax accountant. I'm very technical, but it's very fortunate that there's an audience and lots of people who need my advice.
Great. And I mean, one of me is also your followers, so I don't blame them. So, what do you think about brand positioning so far?
Well, I think you're the expert on that, not me. That's what I'm looking forward to hearing myself attending the conference. But brand positioning is crucial in my mind, whether you're a big four accounting firm, so everybody knows your name, or you're a much smaller accounting firm, so you're relying on the individual brand, your individual word of mouth referrals. Brand is crucial. It's fantastic being the best technical expert, but if no one remembers who you are or remembers your phone number or how to contact you, it's unsuccessful in business, and that's not a successful brand. So whether it's personal brand or corporate brand, that's the only definition I'll make. It's absolutely essential to being successful.
True. I mean, do you think having in-person event is becoming more of a thing and we should be more actively participating, or you are still thinking that being virtual is more better option?
Personally, I think the face-to-face events are priceless. I'm very grateful that they're coming back to the worldwide community. You get more interaction, you get more deeper questions, better, well thought out discussions that can happen in person. I think that's human nature. I do enjoy Zoom. I do enjoy online conferences. My clients do as well. But I do think face-to-face, you'll get much more value out of those discussions by being in the room.
So, what motivates you to go to any business event? Like, I mean, of course, we are very much into corporate side, and we love going to the corporate meetings and all. In what motivates you to join all these B2B events?
For me personally, and it sounds like a generic answer, but it's always to learn something. And it might be something that's exactly what I'm looking for, like a question that I have in my mind that helps me directly. And sometimes it's actually that question that I haven't thought of, someone else's perspective or the way they've phrased it, that gives me that new idea that I can take forward for 2 or 3 or 6 months into my future. And that provides a lot of value, something I wouldn't have realised or wouldn't have known if I hadn't been to that event.
Right. For me, it's like more like a passion. When I look at people's passion, I feel more enthusiastic, when I hear people, I feel like, am I on a right track? I'm questioning myself. And, it's not about judging yourself. It's about more questioning and improving yourself. And last thing, I prefer collaboration. I'm big fan of collaborating. So when I meet someone like me and you, we met in a live event. So it was
I was just going to point that out. It was a live event.
and we met there and we just saw each other's passion and we collaborated and we have been working together for a while, which has been a very interesting journey. And it's amazing to see what it turns out to.
Oh, absolutely. And I was also just going to point out, because we haven't mentioned it yet, it's the informal discussions that happen in a face-to-face conference. We've got networking at lunch, you've got networking at morning tea, afternoon tea. Day 3 of the conference, I believe, looking at your agenda, is going to have a drinks and a networking session. So to me, those are the place where those deeper discussions, and certainly how you and I connected to then take the conversation further much after that first meeting point.
Yeah, interesting. So what do you think so far about the corporality event?
I think it's fantastic. Your lineup of speakers, including myself, I will be biased, is amazing. You've got people talking about general leadership, soft skills, some more technical topics around EQ, myself talking about structuring and whether you should go large or sell your business and sort of cash out. I think it's going to be a great conference with lots of diverse discussions and lots of interest for everyone.
And you must have heard our past discussion as well through other speakers. What's your vision on that? What was your take on that?
Well, that's the reason I'm involved this time. So many people were so complimentary of the previous conference that you held. And there were two sides of that. One, the actual networking seemed to be the main theme that they kept referencing. People also kept telling me your food and your event culture, if you like, was just amazing, an amazing vibe of the couple of days. And of course, the learning that they took afterwards.
Great. So any 2 cents you want to say to my audience, what would you say?
I would say come along. You're missing out on something if you don't. And as we've already said, being in the room, you'll get way more out of it than in going into any recorded conference. And please come along for day 2 for my session around whether you should sell your business or scale it and grow larger.
Great. And thank you so much for joining in. And it was a great discussion. I hope my audience will like it and feel encouraged to join. We are looking forward to seeing you all at our event. If you are in a B2B business, want to collaborate, want to network and learn, it's a journey we are into, and we want you to be part of it. Thank you,
I
Liza.
look forward to it. Thank you for having me.